orchestrate your offense. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but to trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Pistons trail by 19. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kobe White for Detroit. 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Nivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Saunders checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Jones. Jones checked in for Chicago. Here's Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Yeah, way to play an attack move and get to the line.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game. And so Walker nails both of them. Cunningham for 3. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last stage. Same thing this time out.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. What separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Sarr out there with the Sarr Thompson. And it's Weissman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pistons trailed by 19. Pass to Thompson. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Lots of room. 6 on the shot clock. Sarr's shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Dillingham. No good on the triple. And, well, Detroit shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Thompson gets it to go.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Walker against Ivy. And stolen by Sarr. One-on-one fast break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
To the paint, here's Jones. And Jones with the stop.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Jones checked in for distance. So for the Bulls. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Levine outside for Murray. It's stolen by Jones. He's off on that one. White with the defensive effort. Levine finds White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Weissman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
Fred, of
foul.
all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role, to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Cunningham passes to Sarr. Levine against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
During the pass to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got his first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over and rank credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, where you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 22. Now Hachimura. From past the arc. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay strong will go around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Murray. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Outside, Jones to end the run. And they recover it.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's all about last touch by White.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Wiseman. And it's Fontecchio in for Ausar Thompson. And Chicago also making a switch. Walker's checked in for Hachimura. Detroit with the ball. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. G.A., what effect do you think the rules limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's Fontecchio.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Walker.
And, guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
And here's Trent. The pass to Sarr. It's stolen by White. Walker with it. Jones covering. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Walker fires the three, drills the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Trent. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Walker surveying the floor. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Much appreciated, David.
100 meters. I just put 9 gal in a sprinter. 100. It won't fit in one SUV. No. SOS. Somebody rescue me. I got too many. I got. They could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright. Like send the address through, please. SUV. The outside white. The inside brown like Michael Jack. More time and Bella line and spend like I don't even like my stack. Came on an Irish ferry, let go and it sound like a tap dance. The way that I ball, no yellow, the ref had to give me a black card. Who did what we're doing with rap? Man couldn't sell out his show after all them years of doing a cat. Sprinter, 2 gal in a van, inter. 2 man in Milan, heard one of my things dating. P Diddy need 20% or whatever. Outside, my head in my hands. I told her my name is Sen. She said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran for that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her car's Brazilian. I want her. My bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap, still like, yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. Twisting my words, I think she dyslexic. Give me my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my Amex. Alright. This ain't stainless steel, it's platinum. Dinner table, I got manners. T-shirt tucked in, still loading, that's the caption. I've only amounted a minimal fraction. Eat good, I got indigestion. Best in my hood, no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin. Dave just came in at Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult my intelligence, sometimes I make that stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus. The students, if bro let the drumstick beat, then something gon' leak, we ain't playing exclusives. Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're bae through thick and thin, she already fixed on brown and bad. Could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter. 100, it won't fit in one SUV. No. SOS, somebody rescue me. I got too many. I got. They could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's send the address through, please. Fire for a wife, can't rock with that. I ain't wearing a vest. Man have to send her therapy. She got it a lot on her chest. I'm in Jamaica, Orica best. Hit a lick when cash converters that don't work is chest. I'm doing more and talking less. I love chilling with broke man, but one flight and they're all impressed. I'm in the G63. The car hugged me like a friend through twists and turns. Man living for dying for. Don't know which one's worse. I'm bags in his and hers. What's hers is hers. What's mine is too. Heard that girl was a. It can't be true if she dated you. AP baby blue, papers pink. I probably hate you too. You ever spent 6 figures and stared at Baylor? Look what you made me do. Yeah. Started with a Q that I waited in line. Weird, I'm asking my blazing one. Why you so focused on your Asian side? I know that the Jack boys pray that they get to the clubs and Dave's inside.
For example.
Yeah, so Cap Breakers this year is going to be a
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K. And the starting group for Chicago. White and Levine are out on the wings. Jalen Duren out there with Paul George. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. Trey Lyles is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Coach, we're just a couple of games in, and you know how people like me like to overreact. How about predicting the fate of two teams this early in the schedule?
Well, Brian, here's my prediction. Anyone trying to make predictions on how these teams will end up this early in the year will probably be wrong.
Well, that's never stopped me before. Fox, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
It's Walker on the wing. Here's Levine for three. Rebound by Sacramento. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
And the jam by Walker.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Count that bucket.
When DeRozan sees these lanes open up, he doesn't think twice about attacking. Nice initiative there.
George left side. And George with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? No one covered. Fox has got 5.
Talk about distance. Fox playing the long-range game.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And the three off target. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Shot from 12. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, what's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Fox has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 7, looking good. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Durant.
The assist. Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Sabonis. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis isn't close, he's going right for it.
George for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist. Levine's got his third assist of the night. Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication in the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Man, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan Poole comes in for Walker. It's Dorte on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Clock at 6. Offensive board.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Here's Man. He's got a piece of it. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult choice.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
No hesitation from Poole. Hits his spot and goes right up.
Kings trail by 7. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Here's Ellis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul
Second
of the game.
Foul.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
The B.I., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. From the arc. Man misses. Kings trail by 4. Pass to Ellis. The floater. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Mann.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the paint. Tipped. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got 5 now.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Mann. Hits the trifecta.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Jalen Duren has been leading the charge for the Bulls. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Kings trail by 5. Fox in at the point with Herder next to him. The duo inside, Barnes and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
He's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Second chance effort. Fox gets it to go inside.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Outside for Levine. Over DeRozan. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Herder. And he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
That's such a tough finish. LaVine. With outstanding focus to score through contact.
The Kings trailing. Shoots from 12. And that one hits the back iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Lets a three fly. Not going to go that time. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from DeRozan? The mid-range maestro does it again.
Poole, the pass to man. Here's LaVine for three. And that doesn't go either for LaVine. The Kings have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Lets it go from 11. That one's wide left. The Bulls have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Man, the pass to George. Here's LaVine for three. Here's Duren. Kicks it to George. Shoots over Barnes. George's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite this.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Pass to man. Launches a three. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves. Stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Timeout call. Sacramento. In this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 25-point game against Detroit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
In transition. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fox. Inside. Out to the right wing. Six to shoot.
2 minutes remaining
to the right
first
side.
half.
Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
There's a minute 34 left in the second period. Down low. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 7.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. The shot's good. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Lyles. Ooh, a good look from Fox. Chicago with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Ellis. He has 7. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 12 points for him.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Hayes, the pass to Kessler. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being aggressive.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on both. Here's Dillingham. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game.
Your Kings, 35.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They did lead by as many. And that should do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Dillingham out there with Walker. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. And it's Kessler in at the center position, blocking down the middle.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Kings trail by 7. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Walker with it, picked up by DeRozan. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Heat, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they were hoping to begin the year better. It's still too soon to hit the panic button, but they're heading in the wrong direction.
Kessler with a rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And it's Hachimura missing. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Herter passes to Lyles. Fox left side. Outside Herter. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. And that one's good. Sabonis has got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Walker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Walker. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Pass to Herter. Back to Fox. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Chicago leading by 4. Hachimura, the pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Lyles, and Ellis is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Ellis. He's got 7. From the wing. And another miss by Sacramento.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Ellis. He's guarded by man. He Takes it in. Lets it go from 11. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Pass to Hayes. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Hayes.
Assisted by
And the lead
Terrence
increases
Mann.
on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a
Chicago
pinpoint
foul.
pass.
Kobe
And there's the foul.
White.
It's on Kobe
First
White.
personal foul.
That's his first
First
foul.
team foul.
Mitchell's checked in for the Kings. And a
Substituting
change
on
for
the
the
court.
Bulls. Williams is checked in for Levine. So it's Sacramento now, trailing by 10. Mitchell, the pass to Herter. Puts up a three. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Deflected. Left side White to the inside.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Sabonis, high post. Chicago with a rebound. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Mann. Pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Sabonis. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Williams from long range. Mitchell grabs a miss.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Barnes against Hayes. Pass to Mann. Here's White. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Kings trail by 15. Timeout called.
Sacramento calls time.
Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair. McGee, he's checked in for the Kings. Duarte comes in for Herter. Duren, he's checked in for Chicago. Dillingham comes in for Mann. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Chicago with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jones. Here's Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
From deep, Mitchell. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White looking it over. Pass to Dillingham. Williams with it. On the wing, Jones. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's
66.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chris Duarte is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lyles in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. DeRozan finds some space. Cans it with nobody near him.
Yeah, you love the confident mindset of DeRozan. Not afraid to pull up off the dribble.
Pass to Duren. And here is Williams. Buries it from 3. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's calling for the flagrant 1.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Duren. Here's Dillingham. Over Fox. And Chicago again with a bucket. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Fires from deep. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And the dunk by Duren.
A physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Fox. No good again that time.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Fox. Boy, they need something to go to gain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Fox has got 21 points in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Duren. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now here's Fox. Tightly guarded. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Walker passes to Levine. And here's Dillingham from the arc. That shot is off. The Kings have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's DeRozan. And it's Chicago with a board. Duren's got rebound number 11. And Levine, here we go. And Levine, throw it down.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
Well, the Kings shooting just under 40% from the field. No one near him. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And the jam by Walker.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. So it's Sacramento now. Pass to Fox. There's the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's tipped. Here's Dillingham. Here's Jones. Here's Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from downtown.
Dillingham. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Duren.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular.
Chicago
You'd love to see that as a coach.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 34. And 1:01 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duren.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George outside. Outside Levine. White for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duarte. Kept alive by Sacramento.
Well, that's what Levine has to do to be effective at the defensive end. Stay active and engaged.
And he lobs it up and finished off by Hayes.
Assist from
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win.
End of the game.
Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. Paul, you dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of those adjustments?
Well, we're starting to pressure up.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Hey, I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds and shawty my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me could have went by the Williams, the Rudy's, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. You know that I'm taxing. Keep buying cause that's still in the package. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see me having. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I shot the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some. So I hope that you ever see. If they make them wish that they never. Most of these just they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping. How you this shit they selling ain't rip. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid? You ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they know
se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre, los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues le doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que mi zona tú no seas novato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los me respetan y los a la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce PR. Punch the clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Dress to the tees, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep. Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get this right in. Pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She bop like a. I'm shit like a candle. Up in the car seat. Hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. At the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in it, but they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in a pot, get like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then I open the supper. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get this right. Pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I probably. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But it got a TV, hey. But it boy like a BB, hey. You don't see me, hey. Push it like see me, hey. Why you on BB, hey? What up, creepy, hey? In the genie, hey. Cause you say it up, hey. Think of that wall.
Leo, light it up. Diamonds getting bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car ain't not myself clean. Smelling good, I treat right on my side, and I know that she lied. She just want my money, and I know that she lied. Always stunt, and I know that she lied. My diamond key drunk, and I know that she lied. I got all this money. I said my know how to treat me, and I know how to treat all my right. Say my diamond shine and bling bling.
And in NBA 2K25, new this year, when you rebirth, you will actually rebirth at the same overall as your highest build. So when should a player rebirth a build? What level do you think is appropriate for that?
You know, I don't like grinding from 90 overall, so I think that's an exceptional feature that they added this year. I'm very happy they did that, and I've been grinding my build out. I got into a 95 right now, and I think honestly a 95 is a
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, and now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's done in at the small forward. And for Chicago, P.J. Washington is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Jones. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Levine in at the 2 spot. Count that bucket. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that is.
They're keeping us reporters busy. To me, it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now, but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long term.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in LA. Russell against Washington. Is Russell with the drive. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Adebayo passes to Jones. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And the dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Jones from outside. He's it from three-point range.
Jones Jr. Open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do. And this one, I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions and behind the scenes stories. To be able to tell that story to the fans. I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans. And so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much. And just know the stories will keep coming.
LeBron against Washington. On the wing, Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, James shoots over Washington. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Walker outside. Walker missing again. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Sacramento.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries,
Lakers substitution, Jared Vanderbilt.
And we're not even just talking about the players and instant coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Once again,
coaching front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big pay.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Los Angeles from their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he's good on the second. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Now, when asked about the game plan, Davis coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
On the basket by Jones.
Jones Jr.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Vincent from outside the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Levine kicks to Adebayo. Wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
From the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run. With 3, Levine, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Dosunmu, headed by Levine, pass to Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. Walker with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Dosunmu with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Jared Vanderbilt.
The Bulls leading by 9. Throws it up high, and Jones with the stop.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Dosunmu. And as we conclude the first quarter, a double-sided game so far. Bulls lead by 11. And
23. The Lakers 12.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a goal. Wow, and that sort of showmanship It's just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
4 on the clock, goes up to the stripe. Reeves can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Dillingham with the bucket. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. How well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day.
At the line for
If you know
Chicago.
something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And from now, the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the net. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... Like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute. At least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly of the biggest times of the year. Free agency, draft, trade deadline. It is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. You must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm in the
And you always do. Always do. So Shams from the league brought in that 65-game play rule. It should seem to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different
Alex Caruso.
Well said. Second Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Tillman. Dunn comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Austin Reeves.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He's covered closely. LeBron James on the wing. Here's Russell. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Kings in Sacramento. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got 10 points in the game.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Robinson for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many socials around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also with the sub. Anthony Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, shots good.
Yeah, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bean passes to Washington. Cranes the three-pointer. Washington's got his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for three.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
From deep LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by Levine. And here comes Walker. Leading the fast break. And Jones slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovable. Well done. A round of applause for your Bulls kid.
Inside, Highland. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
With a score.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter should be fun right here on.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by. And that should do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dennis Smith is out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Ben Adebayo. And it's Jones. And at the three spot. That's the five out there for the Bulls. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that?
Los Angeles.
Do you miss that physicality?
Austin Reed.
I would say, Kevin,
First personal foul. First team
I don't think
foul.
we're missing much without all the extra.
At the line for the Bulls.
I think we have a beautiful game.
Bones Highland.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Started a 4-game homestand with that game.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Smith for three. They grabbed their own miss. And stolen by Russell. 3-on-3. No one near James as he lets it go. That three off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Reeves drives in. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Most bigs can get picked on. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D league.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Walker's checked in for Bones Highland. And Dillingham subbed in for Dennis Smith. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Up top, Russell. 5 points in the game. Dunn up top. Here's Caruso. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Xavier Tillman.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Russell kicks to Caruso. And there's the pass to Tillman. Vanderbilt finds Russell. 5 on the clock with the shot. It's all in by the Bulls. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Dillingham. Down low and stolen by Dunn. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one goes long. And Chicago shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. The Lakers have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Wants to get into Dunn and does. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Jones with the bounce back. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Walker. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Caruso, the pass to Vanderbilt. Off target with his 3. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
They need a bucket in a big way here to gain some confidence.
And the Lakers call time here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. They get a hand on it. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Levine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
Here's Dillingham. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And you know, they got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Lakers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Benson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Passes it to Dosunmu. Can't cash in from close range. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Walker kicks to McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dillingham. Levine against Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Levine's got 10 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Good sign of a skilled offensive player.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left in the third. Here's Vincent. Off target with that shot. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls ahead, opening up a huge gap.
37.
Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Let's keep the ball moving and attack.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So it's the Lakers now. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Christie. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2-guard position. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as Chicago gets possession.
Chicago ball.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that will be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
Vincent. Duran pulls it in.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Bean passes to Robinson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Robinson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. Robinson's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. James against McDaniel. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points. Just enough.
Look, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And Jones slams it in.
Jones Jr. Not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Mays. Count it from 12.
Skylar Mays.
Mays has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Hood-Schifino. Nice D from Levine. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Robinson for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Tries a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Robinson. And here's Walker outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Highland against Christie. Tillman's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Washington with the
fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed, and Washington does a good job around the rim.
Now, here's Vanderbilt, defended by Mann. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Highland. Gets the point of the fall.
2 minutes. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from the...
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the pass to Mann. Floats it up for Adebayo. Vanderbilt with the steal. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Walker.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep Walker finding guys when they would flash open. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Mays. Boom, it jams it straight down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul.
All the way over here where we are.
Dillingham's checked in for Terrence Mann. The Lakers making a switch here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wilson with it. Pass to Davis. Over Adebayo. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Knocked away. And stolen by Dillingham. From deep Washington. No good. And so Chicago takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feat.
The perfect build for NBA 2K25 can be an adventure, and you might change your mind about what you want once you're on the court.
Luckily, the Rebirth Quest gives you the chance to jumpstart new builds. Go find Ronnie 2K in the city, and the quest will be automatically completed when you reach a 90 overall rating.
All new builds from that point have
Our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Bulls. Zach LaVine can take over games. Let's see what he... Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Bam Adebayo, Zach LaVine out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. And for Washington, Avdia out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Kispert, then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Hayes in at the point guard position. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Pass to Kuzma. Over Adebayo. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Dillingham. And stolen by Hayes. And a fast break now for the Wizards. They kick it out to Murray. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Off target from three-point range. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Washington again can't hit.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal
Zach
start.
LaVine.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Dillingham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Any play to
First
stop that
team
easy
foul.
layup right there. I mean, make him
Shooting
earn it
for
at the
Chicago.
line.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Here's Hayes. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Adebayo. Yes.
Bam
Great play by
Adebayo.
Walker to set it up.
Assisted by
Walker's
Lonnie
got 3
Walker
assists
the
tonight.
fourth.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hayes. He's closely guarded. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Wizards in second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Kuzma outside. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Always solid from deep out. You can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Assist from
They've controlled
Lonnie
the paint
Walker
so
the fourth.
far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Basket's good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's LaVine. Jones with the ball. Defended by Murray. From outside the arc. Jones misses. The Wizards trail by 8. Kispert on the wing. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Walker. Oh, there's the alley. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Lonnie Walker the fourth.
I just love the ball movement.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Murray passes to Kispert. With the drive. Jones grabs the board.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Washington foul.
Derek Jones Jr. is
Corey
out there.
Kispert.
We're all expecting
First
a highlight.
personal foul.
Oh, there's no
Second team
question.
foul.
The dunk champion back in
Shooting for
2020. This
Chicago.
guy is only 6'6".
Zach LaVine.
Some of the
Taking
epic
2 shots.
throwdowns he has. Oh, my goodness.
Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
A new lineup here for Washington. Outside for Green. Outside Koulibaly. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
1:33 left in the first. Pass to Walker. Goes up on the wing. And yep,
Lonnie
it's
Walker
good.
the fourth.
Walker's got 5.
Assist goes
This
to
has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
1:16 left in the first quarter here. Outside Koulibaly. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by LaVine. Bulls leading by 12. Now Jones. Green covering. On the wing, LaVine. The 3. The rebound by the Wizards. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Outside Coulibaly. Adebayo grabs the board. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Pass to Shamet. Coulibaly on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. Coulibaly's got his second bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Shamet. Over Dillingham. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls, 23.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they got Bones Highland. Bull out there with Duren. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
VA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 5 points.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Pass to Mann. To the wing, right side. Let's go with a 3. Duren, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the Wizards. Down by 12. Outside Murray. Robinson against Avdia. Good D by Duren.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Chicago leading by 12. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring to over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Puts it up. Washington with a rebound. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Highland. Here's Mann. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, usually